seated for the Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln.
Good afternoon. It is my great pleasure and privilege as Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony. Welcome first to all our guests, here to celebrate the achievements of your children, grandchildren, family and friends. Welcome to the friends of the university, whose steady support over the years has helped to build its success. Welcome to my colleagues, the staff of the university, through whose efforts the university is what it is today. And finally, and particularly, welcome to our students, our graduates, for whom this ceremony marks the culmination of years of hard work and study, and we hope a little fun too. This is a very special occasion for us all, as we come together to recognize and celebrate your work and achievements. It maybe has an even greater importance this year, when enforced separations have unavoidably changed and diluted the nature of fellowship and friendship that is such an important part of university life. So, revel in the festivities with friends and family, and always remember your graduation with immense pride and profound satisfaction.
Canon Stuart Welsh will offer the congregation his welcome on behalf of the Dean and Chapter.
Well, good afternoon. You'll be fairly fed up by now of being welcomed, but I think I can promise you that this is the last welcome, and then you'll get on to the real business of the afternoon. But this is the last but no means least warm welcome, because it's on behalf of the Dean and Chapter of this Cathedral Church of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Lincoln. We're honoured and privileged to host your graduation ceremony today. It perpetuates and strengthens the important links between the two institutions in this city of international renown. The Cathedral for close on 1,000 years, and the university for only a few decades. But what an outstanding start. You, the graduates, have brought with you to this city great vibrancy, diversity, drive and intellect. Values much prized in this cathedral community and needed now more than ever in our troubled world. This is a living church, but also a place full of stories and personalities, from Roman settlement, Norman conquest, Civil War, the Reformation, and now you, the graduates, become today another part of our shared story. You are all most welcome, and we do hope that you will return. Have a great day.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln, Professor Andrew Hunter, will address the congregation.
Pro-Chancellor, honoured guests, friends, graduands and families, welcome to graduation, the most important occasion in the university's calendar. We are very grateful to the chapter for their support for the university and for enabling us to congregate today in this magnificent setting. We have a unique partnership which includes working together to research the wonderful medieval library in the cathedral, a seat of worship and learning for nearly 1,000 years. This is a special day for the entire congregation, but particularly for you, our graduates. This is your day and we're delighted to share it with you. Although it is a serious occasion, it need not be solemn. So if you wish to clap or cheer your friends and loved ones as they make their way across the stage, please feel free. None of us achieves anything truly worthwhile in this life without the forbearance, encouragement and support of others, friends, families and loved ones. And I know you'll wish to express your gratitude. So graduates, can you please all stand up? Stand up, please. Turn around. Face your friends and family. And can you please give them a round of applause to thank them for their support? At Lincoln, we pride ourselves on the excellence of the education that we provide to our students. We are consistently recognised in national surveys for our commitment to supporting students, and I hope that you will now all join me in thanking your lecturers and professional staff for their encouragement and enthusiasm in helping you through your studies. Thank you all. The university has just come through a very challenging period in good heart. We were founded 25 years ago with a mission to transform the lives of our students and the prospects of our region. From the first few hundred students who joined the first cohort then, we have grown to nearly 20,000 now, building up our academic community and the wonderful campus that houses us all. The latest addition, our new medical school building, opened its doors last year and is already training doctors for the future. But in addition to educating our students, our academic staff carry out research that addresses the problems of our region and of the world. At the recent COP26 Climate Change Summit in Glasgow, we were the only English university represented, showcasing our revolutionary agri-robotic technology, which has the potential both to address food security and the demands of climate change. Our scholars in the humanities and arts address a plethora of regional, national and international issues, always seeking to deepen understanding of those things that enrich our culture, our ethics and ourselves. As the university matures and grows its reputation, you can be assured that the value of your education here will be recognised everywhere throughout your career. At Lincoln, we believe that a university education is all about acquiring the social and intellectual skills to contribute effectively to society. We need citizens of character who can challenge conventional wisdom and help to build a successful and inclusive community. The student experience at Lincoln has equipped you very well to play this role. Our graduates have learned through their studies how to praise the work of influential thinkers in their fields, absorbing the lessons of the past, how to critique, synthesize and extend what they've learned, finding their own unique intellectual voice, and how to balance personal ambition and collaboration with others, while developing yourselves, contributing to society. Many of you will have already begun employment or entered further study. The university will do all it can to support you in your future career. Should you require further career advice now or in the future, remember that our career service remains available throughout your working life. You are always part of the University of Lincoln's community, your alma mater, so please stay in touch through our alumni networks and make use of the many invaluable networking opportunities we can provide. Graduands, it has been our great pleasure and indeed our enormous privilege to watch each and every one of you develop and grow in your time here with us. Please accept my warmest congratulations on your success. Enjoy this special day and good luck to you all. Now, by the authority vested in me by the Academic Board, I am pleased to confer upon you all the awards to which you are entitled.
Professor Jason Whitaker, Head of the School of English and Journalism, will present the graduands who are receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands receiving a Research Award from the School of English and Journalism. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in English. For their thesis, Echoes of High Flyer Hooves and Horns, The Significance of Coaching in 19th Century British Literature. Alison Janet Cunningham. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands receiving postgraduate awards from the School of English and Journalism. Degree of Master of Arts in Journalism by Research, Daniel Ionescu. Degree of Master of Arts in English Literature, Eleanor Frances Charlton. Degree of Master of Arts in Journalism Sports, Jordan Townsend Simpson. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands receiving first awards from the School of English and Journalism. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Communications and Public Relations, Yasemin de Graaf. Samantha Leona Geronimo. Caitlin Goldsmith. Nina Pybus. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Creative Writing, Catherine Armitage. Stephanie Pauline Carroll. Adam Declan Clark. William George Holt. Reagan Jones. Thomas McDougall. Lily Maria Madden. Joanne Elizabeth Major. Amy Marsh. Zoe Miller. Tyler Jane Montgomery Moore. Megan Moran. Hanya Zafar Muktawaba. Amber Louise Oliver. Samuel Phillips. Alice Warwick. Ellie Louise Wilson. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in English, Lucy Elizabeth Appleton. E. Francesca Chilvers. Isabella Christoforum. Chloe Cooper. Lucy Davis. Megan Franklin. Jessica Gallagher. Jacob Garner. Kirsten Linning. Brady Catherine Marsh. Alice Grace Motley. Travis Aaron Oliver. Tendai Blessing Asaratin. Abigail Jordan Parker. Christina Pepper. Drew Wesley Quinn. Kiana Rochelle. Samantha Rogers. Sophia Charlotte Walton. Phoebe Welsh. Samuel Westmore. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in English and Creative Writing, Danielle Abbey Banks. Jessica Louise Bobovich. Christopher Jordell Buckmaster. Tyler Coleman. Georgina Graham. Rachel Howard. Jasmine Mary Herc. Andrada Theodora Ivanov. Eleanor Kennedy. Abigail Lucy Laycock. Jamie Otwell. Emma Rails. Ellie Lee Scattergood. Grace Sparks. Sean Louise Troop. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in English and History, Megan Jane Adams. Yasmin Aju. Joe Arrowsmith. Charlie Blower. Matthew Fogarty. Heather Harper. Hannah Campbell. Emily Rose Nixie. Alicia Place. Samuel Stockdale. Casey Waters. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in English and History Studies, Chantal Bryant. Molly Hatton. Kushma Khatun. Nicola Poynton. Nathan Robinson. Lisa Strobel. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in English and Journalism, Rebecca Bond. Chloe Clark. Dizzy Craig Pickering. Bethany Turner. Cameron Roberts Bird. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, David Bosworth. Molly Georgina Bryan. Sarah Mabocchieri. Lucy Ellen Carter. Charlotte Crosby Smith. David Gilby. Kieran Good. Charlotte Lomas Gould. Nathan Shane Matthew. Eliza Grace McElroy. Caitlin Natasha Mensah. Lucy Nicole Mills. Hannah Reeder. Cameron Reed. Elise Rose. Lauren Harriet Ryan. Lauren Rebecca Stewart. Natalia Sinner. Holly Townsend. Gabriella Van Genians. Isabella Wigmore. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Creative Writing. Brittany Kin Yang. Pooja Haja. Tori Lee Wood. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Public Relations. Rebecca Ellen Turner. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism Studies. Lewis Budd. Aidan Joseph Clark. Joshua Houston. Neve Proudfoot. Andrew Wright. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Magazine Journalism. Jordan Belton. Jack Hatcher. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Sports Journalism. Joshua Addison. Finley Cannon. William Chattel. Joseph Griffin. Jack MacDonald. Yannick Stay. Angus Wright. That concludes the presentation of awards for the School of English and Journalism.
We call upon alumna of the School of English and Journalism, Miss Katrina Pierce, to address the congregation.
Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, family and friends. Foundations are important. As you sit here today, beneath this hallowed roof that has stood for 1,000 years, you're sat on foundations that are much, much older. They've held up these pillars and these walls and this roof, besides the odd wobble, for more generations than we could easily count. As your family and loved ones sit proudly here today watching you, You take to the stage in your cap and gown. The strong foundations of your family, your background, your heritage have no doubt supported you to get here to this day, through all the stresses and hardships you've faced, and at your time at university has been particularly subject to unusual strains. Those are the foundations of who you are. Now, today, as we mark and celebrate your academic achievements, your future career is set to be built on the foundations you've built here at the University of Lincoln. All you've learned will get you through the door of interviews, and the skills you've honed will impress and help forge connections as you make your mark in your chosen field. Like me, many of you have studied to enter a profession that has been severely tested in recent years, but with this new generation of journalism and English graduates, with this really strong sense of a social conscience about to enter the workforce, I feel we're in really, really good hands. I can tell you from experience that your knowledge will expand, your skills will evolve, and it will all be built on this foundational time that you've shared here in Lincoln together. Now, I emphasise that point together deliberately. While the learning you've gained here is beyond important, it is the friendships that you have formed that will stay with you for the rest of your lives. Contrary to the advice that you were probably given in Freshers Week to not hang around with everyone that you meet in Freshers Week, it's now likely that the friends you count as close will be with you for the long haul, through thick and thin, through the rest of your lives. You will, like I did, probably become godparents to each other's children. Some of you may even have met your future spouse. These are the foundations that you have built for yourself. Always remember how important these underpinning relationships are and will continue to be as you make your way. They will prop you up when you need it. Now, you don't need to tell me, I don't need to remind you how significant today is. For you, for your families, and everyone who loves you, you join ranks of people who make their graduation as meaningful beyond compare. As of this moment, right now, you're on the precipice of so much achievement and huge potential, and that's an enormously strong place to find yourself. Before I give you your very richly deserved congratulations, I want to share with you the words of the late great comedian and writer Rick Mayall, who's a hero of mine. Change is a constant fact of life, so you must never, ever lose your wisdom, the wisdom that you have nurtured and enriched. My experience tells me that change will come, and it will be exciting, and I hope it brings you great happiness. But you don't stand on dangerous, shifting stands. You stand on very safe and firm foundations. Well done, congratulations, and good luck to class of 2022. Thank you.
Professor Amy Livingston, head of the School of History and Heritage, will present the graduands receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the graduands receiving first awards from the School of History and Heritage. Graduate Diploma in Conservation Studies, Christine Bird. Abigail Winifred Buckland. Wei Chang. Andy Griffin. Abigail Mary Paget. Samantha Ann Smith. Thompson. Wing Yan Si. Honors degree in Bachelor of Arts in American Studies, Amy Barrett. Rosie Robinson. Ellen Whitborn. Honors degree of Bachelor of Arts in Art History and History, Rachel Bethany Elvin. Sean Freeman. Honors degree of Bachelor of Arts in Classical Studies, Benjamin Dyer. Jody Belinda Ebden. Theodore Gifts Walker. Bethany Pope Goddard. Ryan Hall. Annabelle Mansell. Amelia Martell. Katrina Davinia Reed. Honors degree of Bachelor Arts in Conservation and Cultural Heritage, Ayaka Ajiki Lin Chin. Anastasia Antil. Aria Leone Avril Clark. Fotini Ditsiatku. Daniel Lanson. Dominic Oakes. Honors degree in a Bachelor of Arts in History, James Neal Alsop. Jessica Archer. Cerise Patricia Barker. Arjun Singh Basra. Adam Kenneth Kinsella Bate. Luke Beasley. Alicia Mae Bedford. Yana Isabel Birkin. Helena Jane Bilby. Izzy Box. Minnie Jessica Box. Rosie Mae Brown. Jennifer Buxton. James Cahill. Tabitha Rose Carter. Zoe Catchpole. Megan Chaplin. Olivia Neve Cleary. Emily Colton Hawkins. Emma Cook. Kimberly Cottingham. Ezra Cox. Rachel Helen Cox. Anya Cummings. Jake Mark Cuthbertson. Tyla Marie Drury. Leah Dunphy. Jamie Michael Elks. Shona Lauren Evans. Robert Fackrell. Jack William Finney. Bridie Mae Fletcher. Adam Flight. Shannon Page Goff. Beth Ann George. Henry George Dennis Gibson. Jack Harry Gordon. Laura Marie Granger. James Green. Heather Groves. Isabel Lucy Haig. Billy Halpin. Charlotte Nicole Hammond. Harry Hartnell. James Harvey. Neve Amy Harvey. Chloe Hills. Eve Megan Hudson. Lucy Holmes. Oliver Horsnail. Nicole Victoria Jackson. Jack Kennedy. Jem Claude Knight. Daniel Lansell. Van May Lowry. Cameron Lee. Yong Bin Lee. Jacob Little. Mitchell Lovewell. All right. Oliver Mason. Charlotte Leah Mateo. Alexander McAlpin. Gemma McLean Carr. Nicholson. Kate Imogen Palmer. Olivia Mary Parr. Daniel Payne. Giorgio Petrillo. Lydia Elizabeth Phillips. George William Polkinghorn. Ciaran Powders. Isaac Poyser. Isabel Olivia Pringle. Megan Grace Pye. Casey Riley. Abigail Rue. Joel Reynolds. Luke Elliott Robinson. Olivia Robotham. Isla Sager. Thomas David Shannon. Jacob Sharp. Eleanor Louise Smith. Joseph Smith. Lily Smith. Oliver Smith. Anne Marie Spencer. Emily Sullivan. Charlie Sun. Daisy Syrat. Jessica Louise Tagg. Daniel James Stewart Taylor. Ella Jane Taylor. William Taylor. Georgia Thompson. Sarah Jane Thompson. Oliver Toon. Alexandra Veal. Senna Watker. Adam Whitehouse. Kieran Casey Wild. Laura Williams. Billy Wilson. Katie Louise Wright. Jaya Nisa Marine Niesta. Charlie Anise Young. Joshua Marriott. Honors degree, a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, McKenna Brewster. Alexander Bunyan. Jeva Ditspal Etta. Laura Farley. Charlotte Lucy Ford. Jack Frankland. Charlotte Freer. Bradley Green. Eleanor Ann Harris. Charisse Jade Holt. Penny James Kidd. Adrian Kolek. Cerise Millward. Harvey Reynolds. Connor Ripley. Matthew Ruffy. Luke Peter Spindler. Jalen Lee Stantham. Thomas Wilcox. James Wilson. That concludes the presentation of awards this afternoon.
We now invite Miss Sarah May Bucheri to say a few words on behalf of those graduating this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, family and of course friends. Firstly, may I take this opportunity to say a huge thank you for allowing me to speak on behalf of you all today. To say it's a privilege and an honour is a huge understatement. University, I think, teaches us more than simply what we learn in our subject fields. For most of us, it's our first time away from home, train journeys apart from our parents, as we clutch onto everything we think we know before making that unforgettable leap into the unknown. We begin to pave our way and we learn. We learn about friendships, the good and the bad, and about how to be independent. But most importantly, we learn about ourselves. These years spent in this city encapsulate more than just education. These years have built us into the people we are now and the people we're yet to become. Essentially, I owe a lot of my current stage of life to the staff and students in this beautiful building this afternoon. We all have helped each other through an undeniably tricky time. Perhaps that statement is more than a mere fact. Perhaps it adds to the idea of a legacy, what we all leave behind and carry on with us as we move on. Legacy, to me, is important. It's the crucial fingerprints we leave on this huge world we're all a part of. And these fingerprints matter now more than ever. I wanted to squeeze a quote in somewhere in this speech, and it could have been a famous journalist or a writer of some sorts, but it's not. It's a quote from the Broadway and West End hit musical Hamilton. The quote reads, "Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see." And although that quote does have some bleak connotations in there, its basic message prevails. We've all carved another chapter in our legacies today. We may not know the future and all the things that entails, but together, today, we've shared a moment which will undoubtedly remain in our memories and in our legacy forever. And as we embark once again into the unknown, may this moment be as bright and as glorious as it deserves to be. Because the truth is, we all owe it to ourselves to allow it to be. After years and years of hard work, we finally got here. So now, as you sit with your family and friends not so far behind you, I invite you to think about your tremendous achievement. We are not just a room full of staff and students. We are a room full of eclectic people, all with different stories to tell and different ways of telling them. So, take whatever motivates you. Be it your mum who's on the verge of tears watching you receive your award, or whether it's a best friend from home who's always been there. The power in this room is truly unstoppable. So let's share this moment together as one. We deserve it. We've worked so hard for it. And now we've finally done it. Congratulations, everyone.
Drawing to its close. Our thanks go to our guests for the support they have given to the university and its students over the years. We hope you will continue to be in touch. We also hope that you, our graduates, will keep in touch through the alumni network, not only with each other, but also with your university, and watch its future progress with pride, as we will watch yours. As graduates, I invite you to take your rightful places in the academic procession as we move from the Cathedral across to the castle grounds, where the alumni celebration reception has been prepared for everyone here. This is your day. If you ever have cause to doubt yourself over the coming years, remind yourself of today and the fact that you were here graduating despite the difficulties of the last 3 years. Reassure yourself that you have demonstrated an ability to adapt, to deal with new situations and challenges, and still to achieve your objective. All that now remains is for me to express the university's warmest best wishes to you in the words of an old Celtic blessing. May the road rise up before you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may your God hold you in the hollow of his hand. My congratulations to you all. Well done.
Our ceremony is now concluded. The academic procession will leave the platform and make its way through the Great West Door and across Castle Square. As it passes, our new graduates will themselves take their place in the procession and leave the cathedral. As they do so, please stay on your places and give them a final round of applause before you join them in the castle grounds. Please all rise for the full academic procession.